Quake Titan. Shift 7, deal 5, or a 5/1 for 3. I don't know how I feel about that card. War Wagon's pretty sweet. 3/3 for 3, or it can have a little bit of upside giving something else 3/3, so it ends up being basically a 6/6 for 5, which is kind of nice. Submerged Titan's pretty sweet. Stronghold Vandal's pretty good. I like Toroid Test Pilot a lot. I like Razor Quill a lot. Probably should go War Wagon, but I don't know. Like, is Quake Titan good? Seems like it's easy to kill X1. Almost definitely insane. It used to be a weapon that lets you scout every time the weapon hits the opponent. Yeah, there is. Or is it? It's every time you swing, right? The 2-drop primal one, I think. I think we're gonna take War Wagon here, maybe. Still don't know how to feel about Quake Titan. So easy to block. Yeah, we're gonna go War Wagon. Steadfast Paladin is very good. Let's take it. Pioneering Aviator. When you play a spell, you gain 1 armor, flying while you have armor. Interesting. And it's just a 2/2 for 2. I think I like that. Trekker's pretty sweet, but I don't think... Can you go Huru Scout? I don't think you can. Most of the Scout is in... Well, there is some Scout in Primal, of course, but I don't think there's much Scout in Justice. I think I'd rather take one of these two. Aviator seems pretty sweet, although Test Pilot I think is a little bit better, maybe? It is just a 2/2 for 2 that can have flying, and can even give it to us itself. So yeah, let's take it. Because we should find more of the Toroid Test Pilots and or other armor synergies. Svetchi's Faithful seems pretty good here. I guess we could have taken the Humbug. Maybe should have. Oh, Blade Barrier is an armor thing. Let's see if we can do the armor thing. I guess we could take Ghost Blade and hope that we get there. Seems there's no relic weapon for that. Oh yeah, no relic weapon. It's just a regular old weapon. Yeah, we'd have a lot of good choices. Saddleback is definitely strong, so maybe should have gone with that. This deck is doing stuff and things. Yeah, so was our last deck, but I punted and then flooded 2 games in a row, so that was unfortunate. But what's up, Mercurio? How you doing tonight? I think we're gonna take the Ghost Blade and see how it goes. Probably go Razor Quill here. Another Paladin is pretty great. This is not great. There's a Test Pilot. Beautiful. Wow, 3 Steadfast Paladins. That is pretty sweet. Arbalest, I'm not so sure about. It is a relic weapon, so that is armor, but seems kind of bad. I'm not sure any of the rest of this pack is good, though. I guess Grit's pretty sweet for our armor synergy, but the only armor synergy we actually have is the Aviator so far. That doesn't mean we won't find more. So steady, much fast. Yeah, we definitely are aggro with all the steady and fasting. Yeah, a lot of good 2-drops. I think we're gonna take the Grit maybe. The rest of the pack really isn't very good. I guess Arbalest is fine. Not really though. Vulture's interesting, sort of. Probably should take a unit over Grit. Again, our only armor synergy is the Aviator, so I'm not sure it's really worth leaning into it with the Grit so far. So maybe it's between Arbalest and Vulture, or maybe even the Venom Fang Dagger. I guess we're not convinced we'll be in Shadow, so we could maybe take Herbalist. Herbalist would help with fixing and also works with the Aviator. You know what, I think we're going to take the Herbalist just in case we end up in time. And we have a fall short here, which is interesting. Cowboy Tactic's also pretty strong. I don't think we want Amanamana. So probably between the Reflex and the fall short here. And probably should be fall short. Bloodcaster. Man, I haven't seen this played since Constructed, way back in the day. Used to be a mainstay in film Control. So we only have the one weapon, so Militant probably isn't going to be very good. Unlock Potential is pretty interesting. Or we can just take the Copper Hall Recruit. I think we'll take the Unlock Potential here. This is all pretty bad. I guess we take the Mithril Mace, because it is a weapon. And now we have a Valkyrie Militant to support those couple of weapons, and we might find more as well. Could find like a Twin Sai or two. Also could just take the Argenport Soldier, but we have so many 2-drops as it is. Probably should go with a little bit more evasion here. Yeah, Justice seems just ever so slightly open. And hey Mom, congrats on your win, man. That is amazing. Very exciting. I did not get to catch the rest of it. I saw the drafting in the first round, but didn't get to catch the rest. But definitely big congrats to you, my friend. That is really cool. Glad to see the best drafter get the #1 in the tournament. Tinker's pretty gross. This pack is all pretty gross. I guess we could just take Training Ground. Or maybe we go Extract. I mean, we might even just be Mono Justice at this point. I don't even know. I guess we could take Grid if we find more armor synergy. Like Extract. I mean, Extract is definitely the best card in the pack, so that's probably what we should take, and then we'll figure it out in terms of what we're going to play for the splash color, because we're mainly just Justice. Well, that's a pretty cool looking shiny, not gonna lie. I don't think the card's that good, but we're shiny drafting, I guess. And Mob Rule's really good, Death Strike is less good. So now I'm leaning more towards Shadow again. Improvised Club is a finisher, I guess. We've seen 3 grits now. Which I guess is good because now we know if we do end up with more armor synergy, we can pick these pretty late. Probably aged about 5 years, yeah. 2 packs and a draft ticket. Wait, didn't you get 3 draft tickets? I thought you would get 3, right? Because you get 2 for anything up to the top 2, something like that. That price seems ludicrously small, though. It's probably between the 2 of these. I'm not thrilled by the club, honestly. We have a couple more efficient weapons, I think. I guess we just take the gray here. Touch that you still expect me to get numbers, right? That's... Truer words were never spoken. That prize was 8 packs, 3 draft tickets, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot, and I can imagine it is very stressful being in that situation. So good for you for handling it and getting that win. Very exciting. Well, I wish we could take this Vadius. We are very, very far away from Vadius ever being good for us. And we splash that. 2 packs, 1 draft. was top 1K. I think that's right, because I was not top 1K, and I got 1 pack and 1 draft ticket. So that sounds about right. Mob Rule maybe is the best pick here. Just have a little bit more interaction. I don't think we need a second Direwood Rampager. Nor do I think we need a second Grit. So we're going Mob Rule. Fangs in the Dark. Wow, what a pack. This pack is sensational. The power level is rising exponentially as we go here. Got like 702 packs. 700. 700 Shiftstone? I've actually lost to someone who had Fangs in the Dark with Scavenge. Yeah, I mean, that could kill a lot of big things. I'm not sure I like Fangs in the Dark though. Probably should just take like Copperhall Recruit or maybe the other Grit. I think we're gonna go Recruit here. Oh, 700th place, I see. Just never expected anyone to actually play that card. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it either. Not high on the list of things to pick, at least for me, but I mean, I'm far from a good drafter, so I'm not a good indicator of that. We're gonna go Cutthroat here, it's a pretty fine unit. Second Extract is pretty nice. It's a lot of good interaction. Sludge is also pretty interesting. If we play Sludge, we have a lot of good ways to pump it up. All the way up the curve because of the big booty dudes. Flickerling's pretty interesting. We don't have any flying? Just the Toride Test Pilot and the Militant, so I guess we have some, but not really very much. So Flickerling might be the best option, although Extract is really, really strong. Far from a good drafter is still doing the tournament. I mean, yes, I did qualify, but I mean, I don't think that necessarily means I'm a good drafter. I think I'm a halfway decent or passable drafter who occasionally gets lucky enough to get 7 wins. I think that's as far as we can go in terms of how good I am at draft. So definitely between these 3 for me. I don't think Diplomat's even in the conversation. Interaction's probably where we should be, but the Flickerling is pretty good. Is it worth it though? Maybe not. I think we're just gonna go Extract. And Spell Sword looking very good in this deck. I don't think we're gonna play Lock Horns, but pretty much all the rest of these spells we want except maybe Grit. So Spell Sword's pretty reasonable actually. Take it. Ooh, Seed of Vengeance? Or another Spell Sword. Probably don't need the seat. We're exactly 2 factions at this point. So I think I like the Spell Sword number 2. Oh, okay, well, now I'm regretting it, of course, but you know what? Screw it. Do we take the 3rd? I guess we could take Sorrow Shroud, but whatever, we'll take the 3rd one, why not? And Detain is a spell, so why not? Now we get Flickerling, very nice. Lockhorn's probably not going to see play, but we'll see how it goes. A late scheme, not bad. Hey! Whenever you gain armor, draw that many cards, take twice that much damage. So if we take Dezo's Racket, and we have a Pioneering Aviator in play, it'll never be flying, but every time we play a spell, we draw a card and take 1 damage overall, because we lose the armor and then we take 1. Seems like a decent combo. Could take another Blade Barrier. I guess that was the other... Man, we should have been taking Grits, shouldn't we? Probably should have taken at least 1 more Grit. I forgot we had one of these Blade Barriers already. Although, I mean, the Aviator can do the work we need. Same with the Toride, and we could find more Toride as well. The Death Ripple's interesting. I don't think we want to go that deep with the Dezo's Racket. I feel like this is more of a meme than an actual card you want to have. still like seats in 2-color decks because they result in more keepable hands. Yes, very true, very true. And we should have taken it there. I didn't think we were gonna find 3 spell swords in a row, which is why I didn't take it, but you're right. We probably would have been better served doing that. I mean, Blade Barrier isn't terrible as a 2/2 for 3. Obviously not ideal stat-wise, but we have some armor synergies, and it really isn't unreasonable by itself. I mean, it's not good, but certainly much better as a 5/5 for 3, but I think it's decent, and hopefully we'll find some more armor synergy. I'd rather have it over the Diesel's Racket, personally. So we're gonna take that. And Flail's pretty good. Gives us armor. We have a relic weapon curve here. The Blood Nurse is fine, I guess. Curator also fine, especially because we have a lot of spells. Curator's actually pretty good, but the armor synergy I think we need, so we're gonna take the Flail. Twin Sai. Another weapon in the deck. Another Twin Sai. My goodness. Well, relic weapon.deck. Svettia's Faithful, very strong. Svettia's Faithful. Oh my. That is many faithful to Svettia. Why not, right? Let's get them. And another test pilot is incredibly good. Auric Lookout's pretty sweet as well. Oh my goodness. That is so many Svettia's Faithfuls. Maybe even too many, but we are clearly a very aggressive deck, so it doesn't bother me a bit. Alright, so probably don't need 3 Twin Sais, realistically. Okay, this one's a 7-0 for sure. Well, Orange Skippy, I think you may have jinxed the last one, so I don't know if I want you to say that. But this one does seem pretty strong. I will agree that it does seem pretty strong. I don't think I want to go as far as to say that I think it will also 7-0, but the last one did not go very well. 0-3, here you go. There you go. We keep the expectations low. That's what we've learned from Mum's stream. If you keep the expectations low, when you win a tournament, you just feel amazing. This one will end with the last match being a long grind against another aggro deck. That is an interesting prediction, Surf Wizard. We will see. Man, we have so much aggression. It's kind of sweet. We don't need this Deputy at all. I think we'll just go down to 1 Spell Sword. I think unchecked aggression can go, even though we are aggressive. Well, maybe specifically because we're aggressive that's decent, but I like the rest of our spells a bit better. Even Lock Horns, like, on any of these is actually really strong. Detain can go, though. We have better interaction than that. And I think that the Twin Sai is slightly better than Mithril Mace because of the warp. So we can cut 1 Mithril Mace of 1. We need to cut many more things, though. God, we have so many 2-drops. Maybe we cut 1 Blade Barrier just because we don't have that many armor synergies. So that seems reasonable. I like all of our big booty 4-drops. Valkyrie Militant's the only one that doesn't have a booty. We actually maybe should cut the Lock Horns. And probably the Grit as well. The only actual payoffs are the Aviator and the Blade Barrier. So I'm not sure that the Grit's really worth it. 3 to essentially gain 3 life. Although, I guess with all these relic weapons, it's not irrelevant, right? I certainly think we can go down at least 1 Lock Horns, maybe both. I'm saying 5-3 due to flooding. That sounds very accurate, Loki Avenger. For whatever reason, that's just what we do tonight. Literally 2 games in a row, the reason I lost was Flood. It feels really bad to play if you don't warp it. Yeah, I mean, it is just basically gain 3 life. If we had more armor synergy, I think we would take it. And like I said, not irrelevant with all these relic weapons, but I think it's safe to go ahead and cut that. And now that we only have 7 spells in the deck, I think we can cut the spell sword as well. We just have better aggressive units. And like, yeah, we could curve into the Svetius Faithful, but chances that we draw that and then curve into the Faithful are probably pretty low. Although we did have 3, so I guess we could change up what we have here to make that more reasonably possible. 30 and 15. We can probably get away with 15 power with this deck, but maybe we should go 16. I'm not going to do 17, because did that with an aggro deck last time and got absolutely wrecked by my own deck not giving me, or giving me too many power, rather. Probably cut 1 scheme as well. Having 1 is good, but 2 seems maybe a little bit greedy. And we don't really need it. I think the rest helps us a little more. And I don't really want to cut any more of our units. We maybe could come back up the other blade barrier, because we do have the test pilots. Those are consistent energy, or consistent armor rather. But this might be fine as is. 9 and 7. Yeah, that seems pretty alright. When do we need justice? Do we even need double justice? I guess for War Wagon. And Twin Sai. We need double shadow for extract, so I think 9/7's good here. That's a lot of faith. Don't think we can keep it though. We need shadow. This is much better. Well, not much better, but it is better. We got a couple of twisty dudes. We got power. We need 1 more shadow, of course, but that's okay. Pretty sweet for what looks like an aggro deck to have no 2-drops, but there's a 2-drop. Right on time, Mr. Paladin. Ooh, Paladin number 2, huh? I like it. And we'll probably go test pilot next, so we can start armoring up for the Sai. What is that supposed to be? Such a weird looking weapon. And of course the Sai can't actually kill that. So we'll play test pilot. We get in, they block, but at least we don't lose our unit. We just bounce and get 2 damage in. Man, Paladin is sweet. What a good 2-drop. Attack with both, they'll block 1, and you can potentially side away. Oh, next turn, yes, for sure. We will definitely do that next turn. Because they have shown us that they're willing to block it, so... Well, I guess they can't block it now because they swung. I'm scared. Diving Teriax. Well, he got us. Alright, well, we will get to kill the Diving Teriax with the Sai, so that's good. But he certainly got us with a very bad unit. This thing is not good. Wait, how did it... Oh, right. I was like, how did it cost 4? It didn't cost 4, he just ramped. And yeah, we lose our Sai, but at least we got the flyer out of the way. And we do get to keep pushing in. Not to mention we get our Razor Quill next turn. Yeah, apparently they want to ramp indeed, and they had a good reason for it. Ha, Bam sneaky peeky. Very nice. Well, sorry, Bam. You're going the way of the dinosaur here. Even though I love ya. Felon even or Felon control? I mean, that Felon even looked really fun. I love the style of the even decks. I think we're gonna take it this time just in case they have some kind of trick or something. I don't think Teriax is horrible. It's like a 2-for-1, just kind of expensive. Yeah, I only say horrible just because of how expensive it is. A 2-4 for 6, even with the 2 damage, is just really, really bad rate for a unit. Even with flying, like that's just really bad. But I mean, it is a common, so I guess it makes sense to some extent. Just feels weird. I think we twist once and then attack with everything. And we'll pass. We need one more shadow eventually, but we don't have any way to use that extra shadow yet. They got a lot of cards in hand, and we do not. We also haven't seen a single Svetia's Faithful, which is very strange since we have 4. Just had the luckiest game ever. Nice, Orange Skippy. Alright, kills it with the... what is this? Tantrum. Alright. There's a Faithful. Alright, so... I think we're gonna swing. If they try to double block, we're just gonna mob rule. Just bouncing it, huh? Okay. That actually works out, because now we get to play this full power, and we can kill the 3-4? Or do we kill the flyer? Maybe we wait. Let's wait and see what we need to kill. Killing the flyer certainly seems reasonable. Actually, I guess if we kill this one, we can get him for the win next turn. So yeah, let's let this through and see what they do. Obviously, if they play something, we're not going to have that option, but if he's relying on this just to block for this turn, he is. Alright, so do we just win then? Unless they have removal, which it doesn't seem they do. Yeah, I think we got there. Yeah, ETS is the Eternal Tournament Series, Orange Skippy. It is a community-run tournament series that has been going for, I think, like 3-ish years, like almost as long as Eternal's been a thing. And I actually casted the event last week on Saturday, and I'm not sure if they're running one this week or not, but they do them pretty much every Saturday when the season's going on. And they are best of 3, and they do Swiss rounds until cutting to top 8. And they're really fun events, so definitely recommend to anybody who's even thought about it. You should definitely go for it.
The unknown awaits.
I'm always free, and ETS stands for Eternal Tournament Series. Yep, that is it.
I protect the light.
So we need Shadow, obviously, but we have our 2-drop down. We can swing in with that, and then we can get this down, hopefully hold the ground down. And even if we don't draw exactly Shadow, if we find one more power, we got the Sai to hopefully clean something up. Blurry Chaser. Alright, we did find the Shadow. Very nice. But we can even mob rule the Blurry Chaser. I don't think that's what we want to do here, though. We can't actually swing in through it, though. Should we be worried about any synergies with this? Probably not. And we can kill this with the Sai, not to mention this will block it next turn, so I think we do kill this so we can push in. And if they want to use a trick just to save it, that is fine. That is completely fine, actually. Probably the worst light 'em up in history. So we're gonna need another shadow eventually for our extracts. I think that's all we have it for. Might be one unit that needs double shadow. But obviously, once we find one more power, we can play everything in hand. And we're definitely gonna try to kill this Blurry Chaser as soon as possible. Manufacture, huh? Yeah, I mean, that's fine. So we did find power. Alright, we can play everything in hand. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter is pretty good if they find a way to pump it up. Just gonna play a bunch of 1/1s. They have one more 1/1 in hand. Or two more. They have two more in hand and an unknown. And they're putting that on bottom. Fall short. Fall short is basically exactly what we wanted here. Svetja's Faithful less so. So we're gonna fall short this. Swing in with this. It doesn't die, so they're not gonna block. And then we get down our Faithful.
I will stand watch. For the arena.
And now we have incredibly good blocks on everything. We can play the side next turn if we want to, but we might just do the Rampager. Mining team is pretty solid. I believe they left that on top. I didn't look closely enough. Alright, so just the one unknown in hand. Another Shadow Sigil, excellent. Ooh, we get to use the Sai to turn this on? I guess we don't have that ability yet, do we? Alright, so we're just gonna keep doing our swinging with the 2/1, get our Svetja's Faithful.
I will stand watch. For the arena.
Basically drawing a card and getting a 3/3 for 2. It's pretty sweet. Alright. What is that last card? What is it? Oof. Alright. It's a big boy. A very big boy indeed. Well, we'll play our big boy. It's less big, but it's a big boy. I wish we had our fall short back to kill this. Could also draw a mob roll, because we can play the Steadfast Paladin. It's looking like this one's going to be quite the grind.
I like the way.
Militant. Actually, Militant's not bad. Definitely would like to see a mob roll. We have one more in the deck. So we already used our first one. And I'm pretty sure we just have the one fall short, so we definitely need the mob roll to kill this. Extract would be nice just to kill one of these with 3. And there it is, sweet. Right, so we can play the Psy, we could kill this 3/3. Alternative, we can swing in with everything? Maybe? Doesn't seem good though. I think we just swing with the flyer. Guess we could have swung with the 3/3s and they maybe will block instead of trading. Guess we could try that next turn. I think we are just gonna play Twin Psy, kill this. And we have it around to kill something next turn as well. Could even just start chipping away with these 1/1s. And yeah, next turn I think we swing with both the Faithful and the 2/2 flyer. And then hopefully they block with the 6/6 and we can extract it. That would be the most ideal of situations here. Alright. So let's try it and see. Maybe we'll get lucky. They might know what we're up to, but they might not. Opponent carefully considering what we could have. I mean, there's a lot of tricks that could happen here, so they might just be playing it safe here and not actually block anything. But 8 damage is pretty strong against 17 life. That is a significant portion. What do you got, Queen Bee? Alright, just taking the trade and maybe a 2-for-1? Honestly, that might even be better. We get a 3-for-2, we still get in for 2 damage. We get to kill one of these 1/1s. Play this, and pass. Finding another extract would be cool, finding a mob rule would be awesome. Mob rule would be the best, because then we could just kill this straight up. And unless they have more blockers in hand, we can start swinging in with the 6/4. Because a trade is great, or they can just chump, but they can't actually double block to kill it, so yeah. Feels like a good spot to be in. Ooh, and nothing? And a blade barrier? Wowza. Wowza. Alright. Yeah, I like these things quite a bit. I mean, I guess they could have some kind of pump spell, right? They could have the 2/2 overwhelm for 2 to trade here. They could have, I don't know what else. That's the one that comes to mind. Might just be trading with the 6/4. Or chumping. Either one seems reasonable for our opponent to do. We definitely do not want to get rid of the Twin Psy. At least not yet, anyway. Because we want it around for this to be a 5/5. Toride Test Pilot would be a sweet draw. Even the 2/2 that has the armor synergy would be pretty nice. Clawdaw. Ooh, or Ghostblade. Onslaught. Attack and health equal to the number of spells in your void. We have 2 spells in our void currently. You scout, it gets 1 attack. That's kind of sketchy for us, actually. That said, this is an easy trade, so I think we're going to extract that. Got an Orc Lookout on top. Yeah, that's reasonable. think we'll keep that. And then I think we swing with all of these, because if they block here, then this is no longer relevant for our armor synergy saving argument. And then we can just play the Ghost Blade next turn. I mean, that's kind of our intention anyway. So I think we're going to spend this after we swing anyway. So we just have a replacement immediately. Actually, maybe we should have ace-based. We're so far ahead. Yeah, we definitely should have ace-based here. It was potentially up to 8 more damage. Yeah, that was bad. I think it's okay though. Make them think that we really want to protect this Sai, even though we have the Ghost Blade in hand. Yep, that block is fine. Alternatively, we could have killed the Tremor Shocker and swing team. Oh, that is true. We could have just done the extract here. That is a good point. I still think this is okay, though. I would be shocked if we lost from here. But I mean, stranger things have happened to me. Oh, I lost the onslaught. Whoops. Oh, okay. I mean, I think we had it there anyway. That's a very Mattyocre thing to do. Suboptimal play and still win. Yeah, that's not gonna do. It's better. We just need one more power and then it's really good. Suboptimal is my middle name. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know. I don't know if you can keep up with the self-deprecating humor anymore now that you're a tournament champion. I don't think anyone's gonna buy it anymore. What the?
I will take up this fight.
What the? Oh my. That's scary. Is it worth it to extract here? We extract, we get in for 2. We might want to save it though. I think we'll just allow the trade if they want it. Yeah, it's fine. And play the 2-1. Yeah, uh-oh and oh no are appropriate reactions to the current situation. Cassava is not what we want to see, although it costs 5 and I think, was our opponent stuck? No, they played a power, right? Alright, so we found our Aviator. Not bad. We can even, no, we can't Toride and Twist next turn. That's a bit unfortunate. But next turn we would be able to Aviator and Extract, so I think we're going to play one of the 4 drops, and I think it should be Toride. Opponent, if you could just go ahead and not play any more power. Thank you so much. You're very kind. So yeah, we'll swing these. We can play this and twist once. Then we get in for a little more damage. That might be a good thing to do. Get in for 4. This is a flyer now. Also makes the flail a bit better. And if we get up to 7 power, even if they play Cassava, we can flail and extract to kill it.
The forge warms my horns.
Or maybe we should just kill that with the extract. Could kill it with the flail as well. Actually, we can keep the flail around. Yeah, I like that. So we use the ability, get an extra armor. Now we play the flail, it's a 3/4, we can kill this. And ace base for 7 is pretty sweet. Not to mention we have our extract, backing things up. Please play Power Cassava. Oh, alright. Well, now it's time to extract. That can stay on top. That lets us play both these things. Or we just play this turn. So this would be 7-10 versus 11 if we twist. Yeah, we should probably get this down. Unshifted? Yeah, unshifted. Yeah, we already knew about that. Actually, now we should have thrown it away. That's fine though. Flash grenade. Okay, well, I guess we get him for 1. Yeah, they did miss once. Or did they miss twice? They might have missed twice, didn't they? On power. Maybe to be safe, we'll twist once, just in case they have some way to pump it. I guess that would still kill it, right? Yeah. Well, that's still okay. Get in with everything. If they want to trade here, it's fine. Nah, I should have swung first, I realize now. That's okay. We're still getting in for 8 here. And they're gonna need quite a bit to get out of this one. Cassava doesn't save them. Thank goodness they didn't hit Cassava. Yeah, Cassava does not do it. Mob Rule kills Cassava even. Alright. Whew. Yeah, I mean, that's a good combo. And yeah, we need another Shadow, but this is gonna be fine. It's RNG, could be your opponents. Yeah, that's gotta be it. It's just our opponents are having bad luck. I mean, our opponent did have bad luck in that last game, not drawing power. So that was definitely part of that third win. Like I said, I'm a decent to sort of good drafter at best who sometimes gets lucky and gets 7 wins. I mean, you are clearly unskilled, so it has to be your opponents are just bad. Yeah, that's definitely accurate. That's gotta be it. Yeah, Yeah, we'll just curve out, right?
They'll never see it coming.
So I would love for that to stick around for a bit. But I mean, if you gotta kill it, you gotta kill it. I understand, opponent. Might have a char, they have some kind of trick. Sharpshooter. Hey, is Kiwi! Thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate that. Yeah, let's be efficient, play the 3-drop.
Must be protected.
Yeah, I mean, that's it's a unit. Blocks things. I think it's worth having around. And if they swing with Blinky, we'll just block. Can we talk about how amazing it is to have Blinky back in the format? Such a good boy. Alright, so we did have Streets of Flame. Okay. That is good to know. Ooh, Twinsai, really wish you were 1 deep behind a power here. That is pretty unfortunate. That said, we can just flail to kill this, and I think we should. Or we could play this and Mob Rule to kill the 2-1. That seems way worse. Yeah, we're just gonna play Flail and kill this. Doesn't matter if this has flying, we still get to swing. He is the bestest. Easily my favorite card from set 2. I would agree with that. That set had Archive Curator in it. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it was a bad set, necessarily, but just look at him. He's just such a good boy. So this will be an issue. but it's not of too much concern. That means he has a trick, clearly. Yeah. Yeah, definitely has a trick. So we're gonna need this side to do some work here. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Okay, well, we get to kill the flyer at least. Is there a dust all premiums button? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think there is. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to do this now. Yep. Figured it was probably daring maneuver, but kind of had to force him to use it.
I protect the light.
And I don't think we're gonna find a way through here.
I protect the light.
We can do some double blocking, I guess? Or no, we'd have to triple block, wouldn't we?
Look, you and me on the trail.
Yeah, we definitely would.
Good time right now, Glenn.
It's looking a bit grim.
I've never felt that before.
I don't dust all premiums, just the ones that are not playable. Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I guess we bounce here, trade here, take 2. I mean, I guess they have a trick to win it, but I don't think we could have snuck this one out anyway. Oh, I just had too much pressure. Oh, warp on the high alert. All right. Yeah. So, I mean, we can play Aviator into Svetius Faithful here, but we don't have Shadow, and we may just do that and then just Dirtle forever. And this is even worse. This is fine, but not good. We're gonna need another unit if we can find one. And that's another unit, and we did find it. They have no value unless I don't have 4 of them already. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're trying to build a collection, that is definitely true. I don't care about how cool it looks. If it isn't meta or isn't going to be meta, I will get rid of it. Yeah, but I mean, you never really know for sure if it's never going to be, because there's certainly cards that I've dusted before, even premium like legendaries, that I thought for sure would never even be close to constructed viable. And then somebody broke out with the deck that had it in it, and I felt really sad to not have my premium.
I will stand watch.
So I don't think it's always a sure thing that if you think it's not going to be good someday, that it will always not be good. Not like Jotun Feast Caller, no. I can't remember exactly. Like, I'm trying to think of one specifically. I'd have to really think about it. Is that a machete? It was a machete. But I know that's happened to me. I just can't think of one specifically right this second. Well, it looks like we're racing, and we're definitely going to lose the race.
I will stand watch.
And I think for efficiency, we're just going to play this shifted. That's going bottom. We can double block Salamander, take 3. I feel like if I dust all my premiums, it will set me back, but get me further ahead overall by having a playable deck. Yeah, I mean, having a deck that you can grind ladder with and get you wins that get you more chests and get you more dust are definitely going to help you in the long run. At Torgov's Trading Post, Premium Legendary, dust or keep? That's a dust, definitely. Okay, I definitely put a Justice Sigil on bottom. Was not hoping to draw another. I think we're gonna have to give up on our 2-1 here. Or it gets retributioned. Sure. Flickerling. Oh, one of those two is going under the bus here. Yeah, that's a site people aren't playing. I mean, I think that people do try to play it. It's just one of the worst sites there is. Almost as bad as the Rakano site. 21k dust now, time to do some research. Nice! That is a lot of dust. Yeah. And a swing, sure. So we get rid of the weapon. And we have a mob rule. Not bad. Sure could use some armor to stabilize here. Shifted it, huh? Okay. Well, that is sort of a way to stabilize. Guess we might as well go all out, even if they have some way to kill it. Whatever. We need the life. I don't know of any good deck that needs 21k dust. Yeah, there probably aren't that many. Okay. Yeah, sure. Extract. Oof, that puts us one short of lethal. Well, we have lethal next turn anyway. Tinker. Yup. I mean, you're gonna have a unit in hand. And even then you're gonna lose. Yep, alright, sweet. Yeah, no. That is not good. This is okay. I really hope we find another 2-drop to get both these faithfuls as 3/3s and not have to play one as a 1/1. But if we have to, we will.
Let's go.
Alright. Well, I guess we have to, sadly.
Stand watch.
Rakano aggro, one plate in the market is the only legend. Yeah, that is a good one, and a very good one for climbing ladder as well. So certainly one to look at, I think. Well, I mean, do you want to trade with the 3/1? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and faithful here.
For the arena.
Does Reckless count as a battle skill? I guess it does, doesn't it? I do not have a link personally, but I'm sure that someone could scrounge one up. I haven't seen any Rakano aggro on ladder recently. Which I think is just because of all the recent nerfs, especially to the smuggler. That one guy who gets a random battle skill can get reckless, so yeah, okay, yep, you're right. That is a good call.
You buying or not?
Hey, what's up, Pymins? How you doing? And Taylor, how you doing tonight? Total Rakano aggro deck on Warcry is less than 5,000 shiftstone, and got a new streamer to Masters. Oh, nice! That's awesome. Very cool. I wish Deadly didn't count as a battle skill. I mean, of course it does, it makes sense, but I wish it didn't. So, mob rule. Get in with these dudes. And I really don't want to fall short on a 3/1, but we will if we have to. Extract, okay. Oh yeah, I guess we just do it.
Reporting in.
Patrol dies to this.
Enemy sighted.
Man, what is with me and drawing power tonight? It's like all I've drawn, I feel like. Which is definitely not where you want to be, pretty much ever. Should play some Constructed? Yeah, we might play some Constructed in a little bit here. I am trying to practice for if I do happen to get into the top 64 this weekend, though. And clearly I need it because I'm not very good at drafting. I think I gave the list to Quantificate's lady friend / wife. Nice. I mean, Rakana's a really fun aggro archetype. I mean, it's nowhere near over, so I don't know why you're doing that right now, but sure. Yeti Sage. Please deck. Thank you.
I protect the light.
We've been running from the light, chasing our shadows as we go. I'll gladly join the fray. Push on to victory!
What the? Now we gotta make that 4 so we can trade with this ridiculous 7/4. Guess Paladin can stay on top.
Crazy whirlwinds blows us from the corners of
What are these songs? They have a char. What? Come on. And he can just twist it twice. Yeah. Alright. Well, we lose our whole board. And now I think it's over. I really wanted to win through the BM, but we cannot do it. Oh, come on. Come on. Alright, sure, that's fine. So Paladin into Lookout's pretty strong. Psy on top is kind of gross. Svege's Faithful will be good next turn. It's unfortunate that it's right on top now. Why is the warp always on top right before you can actually do it? I mean, obviously we could have warped there, but it would have been bad.
I will stand watch. For the arena.
Okay, well, that's how you feel about it. I'll take it. That's gonna go back into the pile. That's a little bit better. We are just gonna have to wait until turn 4 for the Faithful, which kinda sucks, but it's better than just playing a dumb 1/1. Muck Crawler, sure. Drawing another 2-drop would be pretty nice. And if it's not exactly this turn, next turn would be great. Oh, there it is. Sweet.
I protect the light.
So that's gonna let us swing in and get our Faithful down. Never mind. Jerk. You absolute jerk. Yeah, we'll play this normal way.
Must be protected.
Yeah, that can stay on top. So hopefully this will come off shift and they don't have another one, so we can use our Bandit's Flail to kill this. Flickerling. It's also a good thing to kill with the weapons that we have. Alright, so we're gonna swing. No block makes sense. We play this and this.
Stand watch. For the arena.
Yeah, now it's just a dumb 1/1, which is very nice for us. We probably are going to play the militant before we play the weapons, just to get that extra boost. And be able to kill one of these and not have it die. Specifically the flail not dying. Obviously the side would live through it. Interesting. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's decent synergy. Alright, new plan. Swing with everything. No blocks.
I will stand
Play
watch.
this.
For the arena.
So they can't twist this. They can twist this though. And they can mob rule it though. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're not dead yet. It's looking bad though. We're gonna have to hold up to block. Does this cost 1 to twist it? Okay, 2. So I can twist 2 things next turn, or exhaust 2 things, I guess. And really unfortunate we didn't drop power there. Or I guess if we drew power, we wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't have these 2 things. I hate this. I think we twin psi kill this. They can exhaust 2 things. We have to chump here. We take 3 and go down to 1.
Move aside.
But it actually ends up being a trade, which is good.
Move aside.
I guess if they have power, we're dead. They don't. So I mean, it's do or die time, really. If they have a way to kill us, they have a way to kill us. All right, they don't. That is good news.
They will be punished.
Grant a motive, sure. All right, we're getting somewhere. So this can kill this. And keep holding them back to block. Needle spitter. Well, thank you. I mean, you just gave us a free kill, so I like that. Toride's an excellent draw as well.
To the skies.
Do we have any spells? We have 0 spells in the void, so we will get a 0/0 Emerald Incarnation. That might be an issue. I think we probably twist.
Get used to this.
We twist again. Maybe one more time?
Get used to this.
Then this lives through this swing. We're at 2 still.
I protect
We
the
can play this and pass. And we are just going to play the Ghost Blade just to survive the swing from the 3/4. Ooh, man, how do we not have double shadow by now? Kind of insane. Alright, well, I think we have to Ghost Blade. So that's a 4/6, so we can kill this. We're still at 5. Finding shadow for the extract would be maybe the best possible thing we could draw. Not a fan of the shadow in the format. What did they have that wasn't power or a unit? I don't know actually. Okay, really?
I protect
Gross. We can't actually kill that with the weapon or we die, so we just gotta keep holding here. We take 3, go down to 2. We just need Shadow. We need Shadow pretty badly. War Wagon's nice. And we'll put that... I don't know. Here, I guess? Does give us extra twist value, which is pretty reasonable.
I can get used to this.
I think she'd be attacking with at least one flyer. Yeah, it's too late now that they have a flyer, for sure. I think we just block with these 2-1s. I'd rather do that than potentially lose the 7-4. Blade barrier. Yeah, it's not looking good. We're running out of time here. Scheme. Can we please find a shadow with this scheme? We did. The extract doesn't really help though, does it? So wait, we can extract, we go up to 6 total? We swing at this, we go down to 2, so I think that works, right? Yeah, we go back up to 6 total. Then we kill this. And now we can start hacking away at our opponent's face.
I can get used to this.
Oh, I maybe shouldn't have done that, should I? Also, swinging with the 5-5 was dumb. Maybe they're worried about a 0-cost trick that we don't have any cards in hand. That's okay though, we should be able to block here effectively. Torite is gonna die though when this comes off shift. No! Well, I mean, we were gonna die to that anyway. What a rip by our opponent, jeez. Yeah, I don't know that there was any better way to play that, but I will take a 5 win. I will take a 5 win for sure.